we're going to take a little bit of time right now and make an Autodesk Inventor paperclip. It looks kind of confusing, but it's actually really easy once you get started. We've got a new part started here, and I'm going to start with a line 1.5 inches long. That's about the size of a standard paperclip. Now from here, I'm going to click Arc. Make sure that you got 3-point arc selected, and coincident constraint right there. And I am going to put 0.3 of an inch. Hit the tab and then click. And you can see it sort of makes an imaginary circle right there. What I have, let's see, right there, you can play with this arc, but eventually it coincident constraints, you see on the left-hand side there, it's sort of blocked. Let me see if I can get there. See that little symbol that appears? That is saying that that line is now tangent, or sort of halfway the circle right there. So I've got, a 0.3 inch diameter arc now. It's half a circle basically. From here, I am going to go ahead and pop in another line. Click line and let it coincident constraint right there. And I am going to go down 2 inches, just like so. Whoops. I don't want it angled like that. Pop it down 2 inches. Okay, we got 2 inches there. Click on arc again, and this time I'm going to, let's see, 0.25. Sorry for that pop-up there. Click there, go tangent, 0.25, and the same thing. We have to adjust it until it coincident constraints in right there at 0.25. Another line, heading on up, and I'm going to take it, let's see, 1.5 from there, arc, and I'm going to go 0.20 right there, and a line, make it 1 inch. Now the dimensions don't really matter that much with this particular drawing. All paperclips are different dimensions. What does matter is that you understand that you can use the arc feature instead of just doing complex geometry by using say the circle feature. So now we have a rough paperclip drawn out, and I am going to finish the sketch. Now here's where it gets a little bit confusing, so be prepared to stop it if you don't understand. I'm going to rotate this a little bit so I can see this point right there. I am going to click the plane and highlight that point. You can see that it pops an imaginary plane right there. Expand the origin folder, and I have to find which plane that corresponds to. So right there is the XZ plane, and I click it. Now if I rotate this around, I can see that this end is touching that right there. Touching the plane, which I want. Now I'm going to create a 2D sketch on this plane, just like so. It rotates. It's difficult to see, so I like to rotate it back around to where I was. Bear with me just a second. There we go. Okay, so now I have that little point. It's the beginning of our paperclip. I'm going to click on circle, go back to that point, and just type in 0.030. That's about the diameter of wire right there. So I've got a 0.030 circle right there. Click Finish Sketch, and we are going to use what's called the Sweep tool. This is the Sweep tool right here. And what this is going to do is allow us to pick the profile, the circle that we just drew, and have it follow the paperclip. So click Profile, select that, click Path, and click the shape that we just drew, and we have a finished paperclip shape. In order to get rid of the plane, we can actually right-click Work Plane, unselect Visibility, and there you have it, a finished paperclip. Okay, so this is kind of a unique type of geometry. So be sure to stop this video, rewind, and replay as many times as you need in order to get this paperclip done.